Hi guys, apologies for running a bit behind. We just had a tricky case just then, all of us. Well, Bridget had the tricky case. I'm Wyndham Quang from the Adelaide Hill Pain Clinic and SA Running Injury Clinic. This is Gemma.
Hi.
And Bridget.
Hello.
So today recently we've just seen quite a few cases where we've had some people in who've had some rigid orthotics in the past, and they were just asking or finding out what could be a solution to it, and we suggested maybe going to a soft pair. So it's a bit of a debate in the podiatry profession, what's better, rigid or soft. So if you know someone who wants to know what's better, or they're sort of struggling with a rigid or soft device, like this post, share it, and tag those people in. All right. So recently we've had quite a few cases. So in uni, we were basically taught just the rigid devices, the traditional rigid device. So Bridget, what uni did you go to?
So I went to Western Sydney University.
And what were you taught about, or were you basically taught the rigid ones or the soft ones?
Yeah, initially we were taught the rigid ones, so we do the old plaster cast of the feet. So once you do a plaster cast, you then pour plaster
You can show
into it.
So some of you might actually have these things in like a shoe box. Okay, so that's the old traditional old positive cast. Yes, Bridget. Showing it off like a girl on Salad Century.
So that's what we used to do, and the end result would be something made out of what's called polypropylene. So a plastic, quite hard to bend sort of device with a bit of block heel on the back. Sometimes 3/4, sometimes they'll have full length covers over the top.
Okay, and Gemma, what were you taught at uni?
Pretty much the exact same as Bridget. That basically the hard was the way to go. So in terms of it, basically the firmer the insole, the better it's going to be for the patient. Whereas they were like the soft ones. Pretty much didn't really learn about them at all. Or very little was spoken.
Yeah, so traditionally at universities they tend to just teach us the rigid ones. I'm just dropping down because I'm grabbing the ones that I've got in my shoes. Okay, I still wear the rigid ones for my work shoes. We all still wear them. But we had a few cases over the week where the rigid ones weren't really appropriate. So we'll just get the girls to just talk about that. Do you want to hold that, Jim?
Sure. So I had a couple of boys, 13 and 11 from memory, and they were getting refitted for some new orthotics. Their old ones had just about had it on them. Sporty kids play a lot of footy, and the first thing that the 11-year-old said to me was, "Can I not have the hard ones again?" So we decided to scan him up this time and make him an EVA device. EVA is a high quality foam that we use. And if I hold the camera, Gemma can pass me. There we go. So instead of having the plastic on it, it would look a little bit more like this. So it's foam all the way through. It's a lot more tolerable straight away. It's a lot spongier, so especially for sporty kids doing a lot more high impact sort of stuff, feels heaps better on their feet. And Gemma.
So I also had a similar case, although this time it was a middle-aged woman who was at work on her feet all day, standing constantly with that pressure. She found that from these harder ones, it was really irritating her arch, quite hard underneath. She said that her feet were quite sore, so we kind of decided together, like Bridget, to make some softer ones, some nicer, more cushion, so she's not going to get that kind of constant pressure or something hard underneath her foot all day.
Yeah, absolutely. You can imagine that softness under your feet is literally what everyone wants. So the new technology these days is to go for a little bit more of a foam-based, custom-made insert. William.
Okay, so even Tuesday night, I had a physiotherapy student. She was a netballer, and she's been with us since she was a little tiny girl. So 5 years I've been seeing her, and she just asked for the soft pair. So because she was getting blisters, simple as that, just a simple blister in the arch because the hard plastic was rubbing so much. So we made her a pair of these. Okay, the soft pair. All right, so. Things have sort of changed. Now, I was hoping to actually get the 3D scan picture. Do you Do you know how to get the 3D scan? Pull one up.
I'll do one. If you want.
You know how to put it up. Okay, so yeah, we were just going to show you what they look like when they're scanned and the soft pairs are made these days. So.
Got a file.
There you go. You know where it is.
Yeah.
Oh, on here.
Yeah. File open.
So the girls are, as you can see, I'm really bad with technology.
Here we go.
Okay, so let's see. There it is there. Oh, no, that way. So that's how we make an orthotic now. So via no longer the old plaster cast method, we actually take a laser scan of the insert, and that's what the negative looks like rather than using a big bit of plastic. So sometimes they can actually make that for us, make it out of wood and directly mill it, but these days it's done via computer scan. So that's pretty groovy, okay? And it's so much more accurate as well. With the old plaster cast method, they used to have to put nails in here, and then they just wipe plaster on and then line it up with a tractograph, which is basically like a...
Pretty sure my dad's still waiting for his.
Yeah. So it's really quite inaccurate to try to get a very accurate plaster mold, a positive mold for the orthotic. So these also have a 0.01 of a millimeter or a degree in accuracy, so it's a lot better. So as I said, if you have friends who sort of want to maybe investigate with the soft device, the rigid pairs are great because we're not here to slam the rigid pair. They are good. Like as I said, I'm still wearing them.
Still wear mine.
Yep.
Yeah, I wear mine as well.
Yeah, they're still really good. They last longer. Theoretically, they'll hold their shape better than the soft ones, but soft ones are actually more comfortable. So yeah, if you have a friend or a relative or yourself who wants a soft pair, just let us know. Write a comment below, tag them in, and like and share this post. All right, so for next week's topic, we were going to move on to Dr. Google, okay? Everyone, when they don't know what they've got, they look up Dr. Google, or if they do know it, they'll look up something like heel spur or plantar fasciitis, and they'll look it up on Dr. Google, and they'll give you a bit of advice on there. So we're going to actually critique the biggest doctor in the world. Okay, see you then. Bye.